I'm Adam Rigg. I'm a set designer. So my process when I start a new project, I research, and then once I kind of hone in on the visual language that we're going to be using in the piece in research, then I'll start to draw. Either jump into sketching or jump into models. I then put the whole thing into scale drafting to make sure that the whole thing is built the way I want it to be built. Yeah, and then it opens and it's like this really long, like 8-month process. My favorite set that I've worked on recently was this production of Is God Is. It's this like amazing play about two black sisters and the like rage of the female body. I was able to make this really crazy thing that was like a little white box that just like busted open and walls fell, and it was amazing and violent and wonderful. A moment in my career that I will never forget was 4 years ago on a play called Revolt, She Said, Revolt Again. It was really quick moving. It was like this bare minimalist space, and we had this idea that feminism is like about labor and work. And so the play started with these like 200 potted plants upstage, and then we decided in the middle of the show that you were gonna watch the like 5 actors move the 200 potted plants downstage. That was one of my favorite moments of theater, is that you've been watching this whole play about like violence and conflict, and then you just watched 5 people work together to complete a task. And then it made this like beautiful Garden of Eden of potted plants around them. I grew up in California, in Southern California, and my whole life growing up, I would go to see shows at Center Theater Group. And last winter, I actually got to design a show there. Really like going back to the original place that kind of like ignited my love for theater has been like a huge accomplishment. I think I'll never forget. So I've had the chance to work with and study with like some of the most incredible theater artists in the world. One really like sticks out to me, which is Mimi Lian, who just won the Tony Award this year. When I was working on a show with her, building a model for her, you know, the process is kind of like fast and loose, and I'm making scale furniture and sticking them in the model. And she looked at the model one day after I'd like done a draft of it for her, and she said, "Oh, it's just not the play." And like, I think about it all the time when I'm working. It was this idea that like, it's not about the process, but it's actually about the end product. It was just a like nice way to just like say at the end of it, you just have to look at it and say like, is it the play?